For every business to survive and succeed, you need to organize your finance. For every business to survive and succeed, you need to organize your finance, you need to hold on your finance, you need to arrange your finance in such order that at any given point of time your business is not running out of cash. Now 10 easiest steps through which you can organize your finance will be very easy. The first thing is, make a commitment. You have to be committed. You have to be committed. You have to be dedicated. You have to commit yourself of your cash and orderly managing the finance. Order a credit report. Let's say you can use many financial agencies and you can go and you can do a credit report. Credit worthiness of your business loan or any kind of loan. Make sure this credit report is available to you. Okay, so the next thing is gather financial paperwork. Okay, so we were talking about gathering financial paperworks. Now it is very important for you to gather all your financial paperworks. Basically financial paperworks include all your bills. It might be credit card, utility bills, internet, mobile bills, phone bills, traveling allowances bills, everything which is monthly and yearly basis. So you have taken insurance, mortgage payment or debt payment, anything. So all that is basically necessary because that's where you will be analyzing how much funds or how much money you need to retain with you in order to clear these utility payments and debt reduction payments. So that's basically to do your financial planning. Now the next important thing that has to be done is basically organizing financial documents. Okay, so quickly organize financial documents. Organizing financial documents is basically means each file, make it into a separate file, arrange it in a way that when you search in your storage room or in your file lab or data lab where you store all your files related to your business, you will get it in one go. For example, you can have file on say utility bills 2008 or utility XYZ company utility bills, and then you can have a structure for it. Now that's a separate video that I will do. The same way each thing, so if you are doing credit card payments, like if it is on a monthly basis and yearly basis, so you can make different files for it. For example, you are filing tax, whether it is GST or SST or whatever it is, whichever country you are operating for, whichever country you are having a business with, make sure you file it up, you label it up. Filing and labeling. I'm giving you an important thing is basically to analyze your insurance coverage. Look, there are two types of insurance. One is a general insurance, which is for vehicles and properties and other things. You have got property insurance, you have got business insurance, you have got entity insurance. So whichever insurance coverage that you are taking, make sure to read the terms and conditions completely and thoroughly so that you are not being cheated on different things which is important to your business. So for example, okay, so the other thing is you have to make sure you create a budget. Make sure you create a budget monthly, weekly, monthly, quarterly, annually and semi-annually, which means 1 week budget, 1 month budget, 3 month budget, 6 month budget, 1 year budget. Now ideal scenario is 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. So in order to control the calamities to the business, you need to find out and you need to make a budget. Budgeting is important in business because without budgeting your finance can go for a toss. Moving on to the next big important point is reducing your debt. Debt is like a cancer for business. Debt is debt. If your debt is more on equity, then you are at loss. how much ever money you make, because your debt is so much that your debt will kill your profitability. So make sure you retain your profitability by reducing debt. Now you might have a question, how am I going to reduce the debt? Look, a lot of businesses make a mistake of acquisition, mergers, acquisition, putting extra money, fighting for this. If you have a chance of expansion, okay, so that's where it is. So you have to understand, debt is a danger, debt is a threat for your business. So at any given point of time, your debt should not be more than your equity, or rather I say your equity has to be strong or sitting and has to sit in a stronger position, so that your debt is never becoming a threat for it.